Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Hey, I'm 5, and today we're looking at what I'm calling tightroping. This is a property of grapple that you might not have run into even with a lot of hours on Wrecking Ball, but you can experience it for yourself by grappling to a wall and trying to jump straight towards your grapple point. And this should result in you feeling this weird air resistance that's going to prevent you hitting those top speeds you expect to get with your grapple. For the longest time I really didn't think this had any use to it, but you might have seen this viral clip from Beaver using this property of grapple to cross high grounds without triggering fireball or falling to the ground. And seeing the grapple resistance used like this is what made me start referring to it as tightrope for the slower speed of travel and crossing large gaps between high ground. This allows you to bridge the gap between a surprising number of spots all of a sudden, and I quite like this circuit on the pool for practicing the tech because there's lots of adjacent high grounds. You can load this workshop with the glowing rings for yourself using the code CSEHA. I got these from Lucio Ring Racing by Geocommand and Wakeaway, and you can press your interact key to restart the race at any point. I do think this tech is quite simple to pull off, and my main advice for it is just not to rush too much. Make sure you've got your grapple active and your crosshair placed perfectly on your grapple point, and you want a short run up and a jump before you leave the first high ground. You can try going through these rings a few times to get a feel for the tech, and then you can come over here in this corner where we're going to be using tightrope to increase our jump height to the point where we can pile drive. You can see that as I jump from this ledge normally I'm not able to get a pile driver off, but by using the resistance pushing against me I can reach the height needed for a slam. This is something I was shown by Winchester from the Wrecking Ball Discord, which I'll link to in the description. Overall, I do think this is an interesting property of grapple, but a lot of the things you can do with it aren't that practical in game. For me, it's just been a fun thing to show people and surprise them with.